Lovely day for it, eh?
Isn't it?
Go and put kettle on, woman.
There's a cafe next door, Seth Armstrong. My days of fetching and carrying for you are long gone.
There you go. Oh, da. I know I shouldn't really, but with a fig like mine, what's the second slice of cake? And there's me thinking Chris married you for your brains.
Oh, you? I came drop class in that department and all.
I don't doubt it.
Troy, love, you couldn't fetch me a cuppa, could you?
Do take Seth.
Seth Armstrong, you go out of your way to show me up, you.
Right, Zoe.
Suit yourself. Mm. Do you know Viv's been going on all morning about the music?
Well, maybe she's setting up a club for lesbians in her front room.
Yeah, right. Seriously, though, do you reckon she's all right? I mean, she was pretty drunk in the pub last week.
Yeah, but who hasn't been drunk in public before now?
I know, but she's been caning it quite a lot, though, recently.
What are you saying? You think she's an alcoholic?
I don't know, but she hasn't been herself for ages, has she? Not since you and her split up, anyway.
Afternoon. Sorry I'm late.
So Ray been keeping you otherwise engaged, has he?
That's enough filth from you, Bob.
What did I say?
So, how did last night go? Last night? Your meal with Matt? Oh, we had a great time. Wolfed his food down a treat.
Must be an early riser.
What's that, Bob?
There was no sign of him this morning when I turned out to sort the cellar.
I sent him home last night, that's why. Well, I don't want him hanging around all the time, do I? Honestly, Bob, you make me sound like a sex maniac. Oh, thanks very much. I'm not saying he left unfulfilled.
I think we'd better leave it there, don't you?
Yes, I think you better had. I'm really pleased for you, Diane. Looks like things are turning out as well for you two as they are for me and Ray.
Yes, sir.
So it didn't go too well last night, then?
Charlotte. No, it's getting way too serious. Laid on this candlelit dinner and all that.
She's got you halfway down the aisle, if you ask me.
No, she's not. She could see I was well taken aback. I'm not into anything too heavy, you know? I mean, you know me.
Not with her, anyway.
Made a joke of it in the end. Said the candles would make her look good in soft focus.
Well, they would.
Show some respect, will you? Look, I know I've been a bit of a pain recently, cancelling every time we've arranged to go out.
Yeah, you can say that again.
So why don't we go and have a few pints in Leeds tonight? On me.
Can't argue with that.
I'll say we meet up in Woolpack about 8. Have a few there first, eh?
OK.
Well, right off now.
Have you had a look yet? It's Betty's World. 24-hour coverage of Betty Eggleton's front room.
Good God.
It's hardly porn, is it?
Through here?
Of course. You're looking forward to fewer responsibilities, eh?
I'm looking forward to new investments, Chris.
There you are.
Ah. All ready for me to sign, I take it?
What do you expect?
Right. Well, what? I'm not selling my share for a mere 10,000, more than I paid for it.
It's a good price.
Yeah, it may well be, Chris, but it's not a fair one, not from you. You can have it for 550.
No.
That's a fair price.
But not a good one. For me. 510.
540.
520.
530.
520, and that's my final offer.
Well, it's less than I would have hoped for, but... Sounds like we got a deal.
Hot and courier, please.
As if their handling of the phone mask wasn't proof enough.
I'm sorry?
So you should be. That write-up in there makes it sound like your needy children's excursion was a fantastic success.
Really?
Friend of yours, that journalist. You might be able to bend the press, Eric Pollard, but you can't distort my powers of recollection.
I bid you a good day.
I want paying for my missing stock. They must have half-inched 25% of my chocolates. Now, cough up.
I'm not responding to your ridiculous accusations, Mrs. Hope. You have no proof.
I want paying.
Good day.
Mr. Pollard?
Yes, what is it? I'm an impossibly busy man.
I'd just like to say how much I enjoyed meeting the children yesterday, and, well, I'd be very keen to lend a hand come the next visit.
Ah, there won't be any more visits, Emily.
Oh, that's That's a shame.
Is it? A blessing, I call it. I don't intend to subject myself to any more hassle from that pack of delinquents.
There you are. I've been looking for you everywhere.
We only left Home Farm quarter of an hour ago.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine. I was just going to say that I'm going to Lucy's tonight.
Right, Arlo. Yeah, but not too late back, OK?
No worries.
How's it all going?
Fine, thanks. Right, I'll see you later then.
See you, love.
She don't mean to be so distant.
No, it's understandable.
He has not heard the last from me.
What's the matter?
That Eric Pollard. He is refusing to shell out for all them sweets that got pilfered.
Well, is it his responsibility?
Of course it is. And the Hot and Courier make him sound like some sort of hero. Why is it that some people that behave so despicably can pass themselves off as holier than thou, and others, like myself, who never put a foot wrong, get called all sorts?
Well, if it's any consolation, you're my role model, Viv.
Really?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, running 2 businesses and looking so fantastic.
Yeah, you're right, thank you. You can come in 10 minutes later tomorrow if you like.
Oh, thanks. Are you? Shush.
All right, mate. Who do you sitting out here?
It's a glorious day.
Wouldn't be anything to do with a certain Australian blonde we have working here, would it?
She started a shift.
Certainly has. Can't avoid it for long, mate. This is your local.
I know.
I better get back.
I want you sober later on, Terry. Make that your last.
Just a break.
So, anyway, what do you reckon?
Well, Zoe's hardly people's #1 topic of conversation.
I'm telling you, Chris, Viv's been moaning about her, and so has Betty.
Viv, Hope and Betty, it's part of the course, isn't it?
She's been acting dead strange. Chloe reckons she's got a drinking problem.
A drink problem?
Because of the all-night music. And she's been constantly ratted recently.
Yes, I know.
So you see, then. Right, listen, I'll get him in, all right?
All right.
Steve, better call in a minute.
Sorry.
It can't be that much of a come down, can it? Sitting here with your intended after a day listening to Viv's scintillating repartee.
No, of course not. I just keep thinking about Damien.
What about it?
He was so upset yesterday when the bus left without him. Well, like he were unwanted.
Well, they probably just miscounted, that's all.
Yeah, I'm sure, but his face, Paddy, he were like he thought no one cared.
He is being looked after, you know, and he is in a safe environment.
Evening, Terry.
All right.
What can I get you?
Actually, I were hoping to have a word with Louise.
All right. Louise, Terry for you.
Yeah, we have to wait a minute.
Right.
Is everything all right, Terry, love?
Yeah, hopefully it will be.
Terry, you want to be very careful what you go around saying. Because if you go shouting your mouth out about anything to do with Tate Orledge again... All right, come in.
The dankers take long to turn that one into his fetcher and carrier.
Well, you men are all the same, aren't you?
I've never shirked my duty.
You what? Name one thing you see to round the house.
I do plans on a Sunday.
Aye, that badly that they all need re-scrubbing.
Well, if you didn't go burning everything you cook.
I beg your pardon?
Watch it, Seth, or you'll be on that sofa tonight.
You'll have to hurry, we're busy.
Look, I know you're not very happy with me, but I want to say sorry about the other night.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't mean to frighten you. Look, I was drunk. Didn't know what I was saying or doing.
Terry, you did know what you were saying. You said more or less the same thing to me the day before. OK, so you don't like Ray. What's more, you don't like the fact that he's going out with me. Don't you dare start pretending it's because you're concerned about my safety, because you're not. You're only concerned that I didn't choose you. I think it's probably best we keep a bit of distance between each other from now on, don't you? Let's just forget it and move on.
You're joking?
See for yourself. There you go.
Is that live?
Certainly is.
He must be over at the pub at the moment.
Betty'll go mad if she knows that everyone can see your living room.
That's why you got to keep it a secret.
£3 an hour. Come back about 6. They're normally having an on-screen argument about then.
It doesn't sound that interesting.
Believe me, it's a riot.
Well, she certainly didn't mince her words, did she?
I'm fed up. I mean, what do you think I am? Some sort of desperate case? Making stuff up to win her back from him?
Who knows? Bit of advice, though. Do as she says. Keep it cool. For a little while, at least, eh?
See you later. Bye-bye. So, did Zoe have a good holiday then? Yeah, as far as I know, yeah.
Only I've not seen her since she's been back.
Well, she had a great time. Did the world a good, apparently.
Good. She should get away more often. I'll see you later.
See you later. Bye-bye.
And you can tell Seth that I have not ruined a roast in all the 40 years I've been cooking them. Bet says
Tell Betty I'm not as lazy as she likes to think I am.
Not lazy? All you ever do is sink pints and play with that blasted computer.
And all you ever do is nag, woman.
Looks like you lost out there again, Terry.
Just don't.
You've only got yourself to blame. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, thank you, Emily.
What for, Mrs. Hope?
For the fascinating afternoon's conversation we've had. What is the matter with you?
I'm sorry. I just can't stop thinking about Mr. Pollard's attitude towards those children. Well, a man like him should want to treat them to days out. I'd love to help him organise some.
What's brought all this on? You've never seemed interested in kids before.
Well, I just think it's important that children don't feel unwanted, that they're a burden.
Of course, you know what all this is, don't you? It's your biological clock tick-tock ticking away, that's what it is.
Do you think so?
I don't think so, Emily. I know. So then, does Paddy know you're getting all broody?
You okay?
Yeah, right as I'll ever be. Stick another coffee in there, will you, love, please?
So, as of today, I'm no longer your boss.
I see.
Well, it makes sense, really. Chris wanted it a lot more than I did. Well, there's no need to look so down about it. Or was I really that popular with the workforce?
I'm just wondering if I've got any sort of future up there, that's all. I thought you'd have stayed at least until we found out if the holiday chain was going to sign us up or not.
Holiday chain?
Oh, come on. You must have known about that.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
They're thinking of making Dale Park one of their premier sites. Make the place worth a lot more money.
Yes, especially to its shareholders. Chris knew all about this.
I can't believe he didn't tell you.
Oh. I can.
Come on, you two. Let's try and have a pleasant evening at the bar.
He can do what he wants. I'm off home to watch my serial.
I'm stopping here.
Good, because I'm getting sick of you tapping away on that flaming computer while I'm trying to listen to the telly.
He'll see you later then, Bet.
Aye. You will that.
Thank heaven for that.
Anyone would think the two of you were married?
Over my dead body.
Not late, are we?
What's going on?
All right, Mark.
Miranda?
Haven't seen you two for ages.
We'll have a few here. It's a bit early to go into town, isn't it?
Sounds good to me. Do you want to get him in then, Joy? OK.
Here a sec. What do you think you're playing at?
Well, you said you fancied a night out, so I thought I'd invite the girls along.
I don't care who you invite, but what do I want to spend the evening with an ex for?
Well, see, the thing is, I quite fancied seeing Joy. But she was only up for a double date. You know what them two are like. There's not a lot they do separately, apart from the obvious.
Well, cheers, Sydney.
Come on, you always said you were top totty.
Get down, will ya? I know I did. But she's bleeding our maintenance here. I mean, she's not going to want a cheap night's entertainment.
Well, she came. Oh, come on, Mac, don't let us down. And they're here now.
You don't say. Hey, what's Diane going to think? She's going to think I'm a right two-timing gets.
You don't have to sleep with Miranda. Anyway, I thought you said you weren't that serious about Diane.
Go on, then. Hey, but in future, have a word with me before you put out the invites. All right. Rodney, I wasn't expecting to see you here again today.
I bet you weren't.
Something wrong?
Don't act the innocent. When I signed those papers today, you got me down to what seemed like a reasonably fair price. I now discover that you've been in talks with a holiday chain, and you stand to make a great deal more money out of Dale Park.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. You've ripped me off.
The holiday chain has only expressed a vague interest in the park. Nothing is signed.
I'm not going to be cheated out of my share of any profits there might be.
Look, there is no indication that any deal's going to go ahead with any chain just at the moment. I've done nothing wrong, and you know that.
So, been busy at work then?
Of course. She were nearly headhunted, weren't you? They couldn't afford me.
I know how they feel.
What was that?
He said you deserve a good deal.
Well, I won't ask what of. It's a bit naff in here, isn't it?
Suits us.
Landlady's great.
She looks like something out of a Carry On film.
Yeah, well, I'll go and get another round in.
Oh, cheers, Mike.
Same again, please, Diane.
Sounds like you're having a good time over there.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
Who are they?
Hey, not my idea. Sydney sort of set up a double date, you know. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing in it.
Nice-looking girls.
Yeah. Girls is exactly what they are.
Poor you. You want to have words with Sid?
Don't worry, I have.
Feeling impact. She never stops going on about my computer, like I shouldn't have an hobby.
Viv's the same. Every time I get out my extensive collection of Boney M memorabilia. Women.
I don't mind when she leaves the knitting needles all over the place.
Oh, I'll tell you though, your name's gonna be mud when she finds out about that webcam.
Well, that webcam's not going to get sweet stuff, and that's final.
But never.
I'm going to teach Betty Eggleton a lesson.
Did you ever regret becoming a mother, Mrs. Thorpe?
Of course not, Emily. It's gotten done, I mean the world to me. Mind you, I could have done without the trouble Kelly caused.
But you still loved her, though, didn't you?
Well, I tried to, for Vic's sake, but no, I don't think I did. It was impossible.
But not all children can grow up without problems, though, can they?
Well, she certainly did. And the times I dreamt of dumping her on a doorstep. What you having? Same again.
I don't want to get my lawyers onto this, but if you're not going to play fair...
I am playing fair. Go ahead, contest the papers if you like. But I'd say it's a pretty big risk to take. Now, if I were you, I'd start to calm down. You've got your health to think about.
Don't patronise me.
I'm just concerned about your health, that's all.
He says no to going on. It's all Sid's idea, so...
You know, you're even more easygoing than I thought, Diane.
How do you mean?
Your open relationship with Mark. If I told Viv that I was going out on a date with another woman, set up or not, there would be carnage.
But it's not a date. He's doing Sid a favour.
Do you believe him?
Of course I do.
Mrs. Thorpe, but what you were saying about Kelly, do you really wish she hadn't been a part of your life?
Too right, I do. She was one big nightmare. I mean, look what she accused Bob of before she left.
Despite all that, despite all the trouble she caused you, surely you realise you were doing the right thing in looking after her.
But was it worth it, Emily? She wasn't mine, so why should I have to put up with it all? It's like those kids from the home yesterday nicking my stock. I'm not responsible for them, so why should I have to pay for their wickedness?
If you don't mind me saying so, Mrs. Thorpe, that's a ridiculous comparison to make.
Why is it? The point is, other people's children are more trouble than they're worth.
All children, no matter who they belong to and how mixed up they are, deserve to be loved.
And what's this got to do with my missing stock?
And all children deserve a loving home.
You don't know what you're talking about, Emily. And you won't do, not yet. You'll understand better when you've got kids of your own.
We'll go soon.
Sounds good to me.
Well, the earlier we get there, the earlier we can leave.
Oh, anyone think you've got a one-track mind?
I am.
Yeah, well, you're looking good.
I know.
Mind you always did, didn't you?
Well, got to keep him keen. Thought you might have called, actually.
Yeah, well, I've been busy with work and things, you know.
Me too. I'm not saying you've been constantly in my thoughts. It's not like I'm short of offers. And you're getting on. Don't take everything so personally. I was only joking.
Yeah, but it's not like we were going anywhere, is it?
Who knows? I don't normally date blue-collar blokes. You had a certain charm.
What should we get, chocolate or strawberry?
Get both.
I'll end up getting fat.
Of course I won't. Got a perfect figure, me.
Yeah, I suppose you have.
Hey! Oh, Andy.
Quick!
What should we do?
We'll split up and go home.
Well, I can't yet. I'm supposed to be at Lucy's.
We can go back in there then.
Oh, look, it's okay. Panic's over.
It's ridiculous, this. We're adults.
Come here.
Why does that barmaid keep looking over here?
Dunno.
Maybe she fancies you, Mac.
Maybe she's had him more like.
Oi.
You haven't.
He's been seeing her a bit, hasn't you?
Yeah, a bit, yeah.
Mac, she's old enough to be our mother.
Well, his older sister.
All right, leave it out, will you?
I'll get me enjoying another drinking.
No, it's all right, I'll go and get her.
Don't worry, I won't embarrass you. Two more vodka cranberries, please.
Certainly. Never used to be so popular, cranberry juice. Now we get through umpteen cartons a week.
Well, times change. Bit like the fashions.
Tell me about it. Who can keep up with the catwalks these days?
Oh, it's not that difficult. Mine, just like to tell me mum. It's not really worth worrying about once you get to a certain age, is it?
Suppose not. And a lot of it looks pretty stupid when it's being worn, any road. So then, keen on Mac, are you?
He's all right.
Heart of gold.
I know, we used to go out.
Did you?
Yeah, on and off. In pretty good nick for a bloke his age. Keep the change.
Thanks. Never know, I might be able to buy myself a new outfit with it.
You all right?
Yeah, great.
Time to keep her mitts off him, did you?
Yeah, right, as if I'd feel threatened by the likes of her.
Yeah, well, anyway, I think it's time we should make a movie.
Never had you down for an older woman, Mac.
It's nothing serious, it's just, you know, I mean, when I get a bit bored, you know. Come on, let's go.